one out and make it a double. The second ever Jägermeister Cup is well and truly underway. For Knoxville, it's time to raise a glass for their first match in their new home at Covenant Health Park, welcoming in USL Championship foe FC Tulsa. Tonight's match is brought to you by Markman's Diamonds, Knoxville's hometown jeweler. Phil Galati with you for a historic night and a historic competition. 2025 Cup, marking the first ever interleague tournament in U.S. soccer, and here's how it all breaks down. 6 regional groups, 6 or 7 teams per group, assigned by league or conference affiliation, each team playing 4 matches, 2 home, 2 away, with all of those assignments being random. If tied to the end of regulation, we go to penalty kicks, with goals acting as the first tiebreaker in standings. As far as the playoffs go, it is single elimination all the way until a historic final on October the 4th. Of those groups, we're looking at Group 3, Forward Madison, Chattanooga, and 1 Knoxville representing League One, Indy 11, Birmingham Legion, and FC Tulsa from the USL Championship Indy 11 Open Cup semifinalist last year. Chattanooga, former USL League One runners-up. It is a star-studded group in number 3. A man trying to score against him for FC Tulsa, their talisman, Taylor Calhera, with 5 goals and 1 assist in 8 games played in all competitions. His head coach, Luke Spencer, says it's simple. No one works harder. Off the ball, he's always tracking back. That earns the respect of his teammates, and that puts him in position to put the ball into the back of the net. So a night for the history books in the Volunteer State. The question is, what's going to be etched into those pages? For that, you'll have to stick around and find out. I'm going to step aside. When we come back, we'll show you the lineups for both sides, and then it'll be time for the first ever kickoff from Covenant Health Park. 1 Knox and FC Tulsa in just a little bit.
Blew my mind away.
It's not just a nationwide company that's trying to get your money and then jacking up your prices every other month.
$65 a month, every month, no questions asked.
It's so fast.
So my speeds have quadrupled, actually.
Believe me, you will see the difference.
If you can get KUB fiber in your neighborhood, get it.
10 out of 10, I would recommend it.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Just about that time to get things underway. For the first time at Covenant Health Park, we'll take a look at the home side and how head coach Ian Fuller wants to line up 4 at the back, a similar sight. Babacar Dieng gets the nod as the out-and-out 9, has 1 start in league play this season. Stavros Starakostas with 2 assists to his left. Mark Doyle with 3 goal contributions in 4 league appearances on his right. As for FC Tulsa, this is how Luke Spencer wants his side to approach things. 3-4-3 on paper, Keep in mind how this team is going to shift off the ball defensively, having the wide guys like Owen Dom on the left and Harvey St. Clair on the right really work those channels, with Taylor Calhera leading the line on his 23rd birthday all the way up top. Just about ready for a long anticipated night in Knoxville to finally get underway. The first ever kickoff at Covenant Health Park. And the ball is rolling for the first time. First ever Interleague Cup in U.S. soccer history takes on the Volunteer State. Tulsa attacking to the left in the all-black away strip. Dom with the Cruyff term early. Knoxville defending the fort in the all-blue with the White Sox. Grass surface, something that the One Knoxville players were excited about, but it is a little bit of a different game. Had a chance to speak with the head coach, Ian Fuller, earlier this week about the new digs, taking it all in. This team trains on turf, and ball's gonna bounce a little bit differently on grass. They were able to train on this surface on Thursday, get their new surroundings under their feet. Here's an early chance for the visitors in the second minute, and put home. On his 23rd birthday, Taylor Calhera can't stop scoring. The first ever goal at Covenant Health Park. The fans didn't have to wait long for it, but it's for the visitors. One-on-one, times the run perfectly to beat the offside trap. Nothing Sean Lewis can do. It is a dream start for Tulsa. What a way to mark your big day. Had a brace last time out in the USL Championship, a 4-1 win over Las Vegas. 2 goals in that game, 2 minutes on the clock, and it's 1-0 Tulsa. Big challenge at the back, but could be another opportunity early, and it's off the post. My goodness, FC Tulsa have come to play. Big challenge from Jordan Skelton, main man at the back, and then Abel Caputo stuck his foot out for it, nearly turned it into his own net. Former Lexington man now marking the edge of the area for the corner. Played short. Training ground play, cut away by Caputo. And now One Knox can break. Dien sprinting forward, big sliding challenge, stops the counter in its tracks. Nice move by Rogers. Couldn't keep it in touch. And already, this is exactly what the Jägermeister Cup promised. End-to-end action, the focus on attacking soccer, rewarding the fans. It is a frantic first 5 minutes. Headed down just beyond the run of Doyle. Could have nearly been 2-0 Tulsa. Knoxville will try and regroup. The lone undefeated team in USL League One. Dien inviting Brown forward. Caputo has deflected. Doyle will chase it down, so too St. Clair, who clears it well out of play. One Knoxville, as mentioned, the lone undefeated team in USL League One. Went down to Naples last week. Knocked off the top dogs in the table by a 1-0 scoreline. Kempis Tequila with a 45th minute penalty on the road to seal all 3 points as Dien goes down to bring up a free kick. Knoxville wanting to go quickly. The ball wasn't on the spot. A little bit more time for the host to set this one up. Stuart Ritchie standing over it in his second season with the club. Ritchie lofted ball toward the back post. Will fall one more time. Contested, players going down, whistles sounding. Set pieces, something that One Knoxville has prided themselves on this season, prided themselves really throughout the history of this club. Head coach for FC Tulsa, Luke Spencer, saying that set pieces in particular will be something to watch out for tonight defensively. That Johan Peñarada will have to organize his side as he does now for the ensuing dead ball. Whistle sounding once again. Edson Carvajal, the man in the middle. Son as well playing a bit of a factor for Stuart Ritchie in particular. Has a lot of space with him. Tulsa clogging the channels and preventing the long pass over the top is Batista. Second ball won by Doyle, but won unfairly. Goes in with the studs up, and I think that's what the referee's having a chat with him about. Costas couldn't get there, sent forward one more time, and that appears to be a shove on the part of Skelton. It is. Calhera, the goal scorer, trying to create a space underneath it. Deprived of that space unfairly. Rogers. Trivella pass, gets it right back, and nowhere to go just yet. First ever player to win the USL League One Defender of the Year back-to-back, Arthur Rogers. Two-time All-League first-team selection with the Northern Colorado Hailstorm. There's a lovely bit of skill. It's great interplay on the far side. Really good interplay, in fact, but the offside flag will stop the move. quick one-touch passing, fluid movement, and the penultimate movement done a little too soon. Shaping one long. Aggressive step from the back. Dien taking it down. Here's Doyle. Flag goes up once again. Referee called Skelton over for a chat, but Tulsa going quickly. As any good referee does, just setting things verbally, making sure the tone is well established before any cards are shown. Understandable that teams want to play quick, but game management is key, especially in a competition that's going to encourage a lot of offense. Tulsa with another offensive chance here. Savert Haugley snuffing it out. Norwegian grew up playing soccer in his native country. Two-time champion, rather USL League Two champion with the Des Moines Menace. Dom's throwing a deep one, and Lewis grabs it through traffic. A big roar of approval from the home faithful, who have showdown in full force tonight. A special night in Knoxville. Head coach Ian Fuller saying that a lot of players' families have traveled for this match. Of course, a lot of local families as well, ready to witness history. Home side trying to cook up something special for him. Trying to level things after the second-minute goal by Taylor Calhera. Babacar Dien, the early target man for a lot of those long direct passes over the top. He's got a difficult matchup on hand with Abdoulaye Sissoko and Lamar Batista. Two very prominent defenders in the air. Batista winning 60% of his aerial duels. Sissoko leading Memphis 901 last year in blocks. It is not an easy back line to try and break through. As Tulsa look to double their breakthrough from the set piece. Rogers standing over it, already 2 assists in 5 USL Championship matches this season. Set the USL League One single season record in assists in 2023 with 11. Drives this one into the back post, headed over from close range. Looked to be on a platter for Boubacar Diallo. Started every league match this season, still yet to get his first goal contribution. When Knoxville and set pieces go hand in hand. Looks like Zara Costa's standing over this one. It's quite a long way to work this one in. Peñarada will have the hot foot to try and claim this one. It's clipped in, good area. Allowed to bounce through, and it takes a deflection out for a corner kick. Ritchie over to take it. Spent some of his youth days in Germany, Hannover 96, as well in the Netherlands with Groningen. Happy King's Day to all of the Dutch fans watching in. Left-footed in swinging delivery from Ritchie. Right in the heart of the 6-yard box. Two hands on the punch. Knoxville trying to recycle. Ritchie is back onside. Trying to stand one up. Headed down. And now Calhera can break. Heavy first touch though. Brown. Allowed to bounce by Gerling. Gerling sending it in. Mark Doyle open at the back post. Still looking for shooting space. Lays it off, and it's off the pipe. Head and hands for Jordan Skelton. And the big center half denied. It is fine margins indeed. It took a deflection off of Giordano Colli. An all-important slide at the last. Swung into the box and nobody at the back post. The USL on the CBS Sports Network kicks off in May with a matchup of NorCal rivals. Oakland Roots SC take on Sacramento Republic FC May 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. "18 minutes in, One Knox posting 60% possession thus far. And they have looked a little more cohesive going forward. Zarakostas quickly running out of space. Was he brought down? Yes, he was. Cut inside and saw the avenue between two defenders. The diagonal run from the player off the ball that makes that space available. It's well done in the end. Zarakostas is a type of player that loves to just dribble at opponents, take defenders on one-on-one, test his mettle. Ritchie ready to test the Tulsa back line from the set piece. Clips this one high. Headed on in front, cleared away. Tulsa defending that second ball on the set piece as well. That one over hit for the run of Siebert Haugli. Peñaranda to restart play. New York native had a league best 3 penalty saves last year for FC Tulsa. Kept 7 clean sheets, 22 appearances. Someone who is head coach Luke Spencer praised in particular for his leadership, making big saves when he needs to, but also keeping his defenders accountable. Big 50-50 from the defender, Siebert Haugli. Here's Mark Doyle the other way, has the pace to get in behind. Does he have the angle? It comes off him last. Arthur Rogers, the 2-time USL League One Defender of the Year, proving his resume. Not only makes the challenge, but able to clear it off of Doyle's arm. And look at the reactions as well. Peñaranda fired up, so too is Rogers. The players have been waiting for this. Doyle with a big win. Haugli leaves it behind and gets it back from Gerling. Whipped in and whipped wide. Off the defender last. See the emotions from these players. Both coaches spoke on the importance of this competition, especially with promotion relegation coming around the bend in a few seasons' time. A test for these sides to really find out what they're made of. This corner kick is brought to you by Precision Concrete Solutions, proud members of the East Tennessee community, building together. Swung in and headed away by Batista. Ritchie collects the rebound. Stood back up once again, and Peñaranda sees it all the way. A little bit shaken up after it, but no worse for wear. Who did that come off of last? It was in fact Boubacar Diallo. Led the team in fouls drawn last year with 47 for FC Tulsa. Born in New Jersey, but grew up in Dakar in Senegal. Born stateside while his father Mamadou was playing for the Metro Stars. Zaracostas trying to beat Batista. Going down, appeared to be a fair challenge, and it was. That is going to be an excellent duel to watch tonight. Stavros Zaracostas, energetic dribbler. Lamar Batista, a lockdown defender. 5'7" versus 6'5" as well. Likely not the first time those two will clash horns. This one bouncing around, but poked away. Ritchie right back in. Safe header away by Dom. It is a fourth corner for one Knoxville already in this one. This corner kick is brought to you by Precision Concrete Solutions, proud members of the East Tennessee community, building together. What can Stuart Ritchie cook up here? Right arm up, left foot delivers it to the back post. Number of Knoxville players were there. Maybe getting the wires crossed. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Rhode Island FC debuts their brand new stadium as they host San Antonio FC on May 3rd at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. There's a mistake at the back, and it's put wide in the end. Babacar Dieng on the high press, can't cash out. Goodness me. Out of nothing, One Knox nearly find themselves on level terms. It's a poor touch from Giordano Colli. And Babacar Dieng will likely want that one back. Scored in the match before last in the US Open Cup. A 3-2 loss for One Knoxville against the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. The USL Championship Cup holders winning it in the 103rd minute after Stavros Zarakostas scored in the 83rd to force extra time. He was sent off in the 120th minute of that one as well. Babacar Dieng has quite a goal-scoring resume himself. His first professional goal being scored about a year ago in April of 2024 on the road against then defending USL Championship Cup holders Phoenix Rising when he was a Pittsburgh Riverhound. Someone who his head coach, Ian Fuller, says has an attitude that is second to none. Getting better and better on the field. So after a tough chance like that, gotta have the memory of a goldfish. No one better attitude-wise to pick himself back up and go again. Split ball in between two defenders, and Calhera using his body smartly to draw the contact. Haven't seen a ton of his play with back to goal thus far, solely because when he gets the ball, he seems to be running onto it, given the avenues to go forward and turn and face goal. Guling goes flying. The referee will stop it for a yellow card. Big collision. No hesitation on the part of the referee to book Boubacar Diallo. Will do well to walk the other direction as players from both sides were fired up after that. Diallo does win the ball, but he goes in with the studs exposed and excessive force. That, by the letter of the law, is what the referee's looking for there. And that excessive force in the eyes of Edson Carvajal is worthy of a yellow card. Diallo, as mentioned earlier, led the team in fouls drawn last year. Commits one of his own. And will now walk a tightrope for the remaining 60 minutes or so. Mikhail Guling has received the necessary medical attention, though still hobbling it off a bit. Said his name a few times tonight, Mikhail Guling. Head coach Ian Fuller was pointed out to him by someone in the front office. Said, didn't know what we were going to get with this guy. A young kid from Copenhagen, a lot of upside, and so far we've been thrilled with him. His physicality, his technicality, just a really nice game acumen at just 23 years of age. High praise from the head man. Here's Zarakostas to the byline. Cut it back only as far as Lamar Batista. Foul off the ball, fighting for that one. Sissoko going down. Now Dieng getting a talking to. '31st minute from Covenant Health Park. Philip Galati with you for a historic first match on new soil for One Knoxville. But it is FC Tulsa in front off the foot of Taylor Calhera in the 2nd minute of play. Tulsa nearly getting a second inside the first 5 minutes as well, but One Knoxville have seen the lion's share of chances since then. Palpable buzz around the grounds. And here comes Tulsa searching for a second. Cross deflected out of play. It'll be their 2nd corner of the night. Knoxville doubling that tally. Arthur Rogers over to take it. A lot of movement in the box from Tulsa. Headed away by Skelton. Miscue on the volley. The 2nd opportunity trickles just wide. Difficult shot. Turning to fire that one. Delu couldn't quite get a hold of it. And it looked like Boubacar Diallo, who very nearly was able to sneak it inside the far post. Tulsa again doing a nice job with their shape, forcing Knoxville back. Aggressive when they want to be on the press, choosing their moments. That's a great header on. Zarakostas is there, looking for support, and it's 1-1! Mikael Goling with the first One Knoxville goal at Covenant Health Park. And we are level once again. The Danish kid that Ian Fuller took a chance on takes his chance brilliantly, unmarked, stays over the top of the ball. It's a simple finish in the end, but the best always make it look easy. It's a great run by Stavros Zarakostas to take it all the way to the byline and somehow cut it back just in time. 2 assists for Zarakostas in 4 league appearances, and now he's got one in the Jägermeister Cup. Colley. Tulsa looking for the immediate response. This is St. Clair. Numbers in the box, headed down by Brown. And cleared the other way now. Sievert Haugley urged forward by the fans in raucous support. Dien now. Zarakostas. Brown makes the overlap, instead played short to Caputo. And now that run by Jaheim Brown, head of the pass. It's great fluid movement from Knoxville. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the Academy to the big leagues, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Ritchie striding forward now. Doyle brought down. Referee right on hand to make the decision. Dien going down this time, but not getting the call. Dom for Calhera, one-on-one, waiting for support. Finding it with Diallo. Diallo back to the near side, sliding challenge comes in. Dom with it and dispossessed by Zarakostas. And the flag will go up as well. It looked like a promising move for Tulsa. Taylor Calhera drawn all the way to the near side and did the right thing as an out-and-out 9, just trying to hold it up, wait for the support. Owen Dom made the run a little early, but Boubacar Diallo was there, 25 yards out to stay with it. On the trailing run, just couldn't find shooting space, weaving his way through, but to no avail. Another direct header on. Batista with the big time stop. Diallo trying to switch the point of attack, cut away, and there's a lot of space for Doyle now. Knoxville trying to expand a little bit. Overlapping run by Ritchie. Headed away, acrobatic volley. DiCanio-esque try from Abel Caputo. Very difficult technique to pull off. Abel Caputo, a man who has played across the USL. Signed with the Tampa Bay Rowdies in 2023. Spent last season with Lexington. 19 starts and 21 appearances. Tulsa trying to get some sustained offensive pressure. They've had to rely on very quick attacks. Haven't really had time to set up shop here in the final third. As Batista and Sissoko will come up from the back for the long throw. St. Clair asking his teammates to back up even farther. Heaves it in. Sissoko fighting for it. Still bouncing around. Calhera trying to settle, and Rogers poking it over. Still in play. Kept alive by Tulsa, and Lewis into the air and back down to earth with it. Rogers with a difficult task to try and finish that one on the doorstep. Was recycled. Tulsa doing well to keep that attack alive with a second chance. Now here come Knoxville right the other way. really is a breakneck pace in this one. Full-on sprints, a lot of space for the switch, and it's a great ball as well. This is Stefan Lukic on his left. Diving stop by Lewis. A lovely pass to open up that move. Lukic opening up the hips, trying to guide it into the far post. Stopped on a dime, 18 yards out. Sean Lewis getting a fingertips touch to it. Big time save against his former club. It'll be an in-swing delivery this time from Rogers. Headed away from the top of the 6. Toulouse was with it. Back out to Dom. Sent in again. It's a big time collision. Stefan Lukic was there. Maybe a bit shaken up. Any sort of suspected head or neck injury, referee has to stop play immediately. Skelton won it fairly, didn't go in dangerously. Lukic, the Serbian, had a goal and 4 assists in 21 appearances with the Chattanooga Red Wolves last season. Another team in Group 3 in the Jägermeister Cup. Already has his first goal for Tulsa in 3 league appearances, just 1 start. He'll have to take some time on the touchline. Instructions being issued by Ian Fuller. Told us earlier this week he was excited for the challenge, a chance to really put this squad to the test against a very difficult opponent. 1-1 in the 43rd minute. Skelton heading it clear at the front post. Ian Fuller in his first full-time managerial gig. Formerly an assistant at the Charleston Battery back in 2010, starting his coaching journey then. That's a poor header. Dien might be onto it, but it's a much better play from Alex Toulouse. Babacar Dieng all by himself and causing a little bit of havoc at the back line. Tulsa able to deal with it. And the visitors push for a second before the interval. Ritchie wins the foot race but concedes the throw. St. Clair wants to go quickly and does with Colley. Back for Harvey St. Clair. Lukic back onto the pitch and dispossessed momentarily. Harvey St. Clair, the Cobham graduate. Famed Chelsea Academy in England. Led the team in crosses, tackles, interceptions last year, and long throws as well. Batista gets it right back to him. Trying to push and go past Doyle. St. Clair still not getting the space to cross it in. Well defended by the Irishman. A good sliding challenge stops Zarakostas the other way at pace. Fuller telling his side to just take a beat, find their shape a little bit. As the 45th minute is set to elapse. There will be 3 minutes at a minimum to be added onto this half. Plenty of time for either side to try and take the lead before they hit the locker rooms. Dien chasing it down, trying to get the wrong side of his mark, but it's great play from Sissoko. The defender with the composure to be able to find a gap for 2 players. .6'3", an imposing figure at the back. Abdoulaye Sissoko, native of Sèvres, France. Has a playing career that spanned across the globe with Mali, Tunisia, Morocco, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Played nearly every minute for the club this season in his first with FC Tulsa. Up and in, the call from Johan Peñarata. It's a big boot as well. Second ball, still bouncing around. Dien wanted the foul, didn't get it. St. Clair settling. Cauley. Ritchie cuts it out. Tulsa with numbers here. This is Lukic! Drags it wide. Looked like a numbers on break for FC Tulsa, but Stefan Lukic tried to take it himself. 25 yards out, struck it well. Curled it a little wide. Didn't have a ton of time to pick his head up and get his surroundings familiar with himself. Cloud's clearance intercepted. Calhera not able to get to that one. Well defended in close quarters. Rogers prowling. Tulsa winning these second balls in the final third. One Knox just sending it forward, trying to step up a bit. That may just about be good enough to see them over the line through 45. Ritchie in no hurry to take the throw. Does send it long. Maybe one more chance. Zaracosta's fighting for it, and that's a handball. And that will bring the first 45 to a close. An early goal by Taylor Calhera on his 23rd birthday. Canceled out 31 minutes later by Mikkel Görling, scoring the first one Knoxville goal at the new digs. It's been a very entertaining first half. The second promises to have plenty in store. But before that second half comes around, we've got a lot to talk about, and you won't want to miss any of it. First half ends 1-1 between One Knoxville and FC Tulsa. We'll take a break and see you on the other side.
Gig speed internet from the big guys, gig speed internet from KUB Fiber. What's the difference? Ours is truly gig speed. Do a speed check and see if you're getting what you pay for. Then make the switch to KUB Fiber.
Well, what better way to celebrate a new home than the start of a new family? A proposal on the field at Covenant Health Park. Congrats to the happy couple. 1-1 through 45, as we'll remind everyone watching the new and improved rules for the Jägermeister Cup in 2025.
This year, the Jägermeister Cup will feature all 24 clubs from the USL Championship and all 14 clubs from USL League One. The 38 teams are placed in 6 groups divided by region. 4 groups will have 6 teams, 2 groups will have 7 teams. Each club will play 4 matches in group play, 2 at home and 2 away. At the conclusion of the group phase, the 6 group winners and 2 wildcard teams will enter the knockout stage. To set the quarterfinals, the wildcards are locked into slots as away teams. Group winners are drawn for spots 1 through 6, then drawn to fill the matchups from match 1 all the way to match 4. In this stage, wildcard teams cannot play against the winner from their respective groups. In the semifinals, the 4 remaining teams will be drawn randomly, and the last 2 teams standing will be drawn to determine the host for the Jägermeister Cup final.
This week on USL All Access, we spoke to Switchbacks captain Matt Mahoney.
How the slow start is going to be the fast turnaround for the 2024 title holders. How about Open Cup glory once again for USL Championship teams, the dominating factor in round 3. And last but not least, our final remaining team without a win, Hartford Athletic, finally grabbed 3 points and get themselves into the race in the Eastern Conference.
You don't want to miss it, SiriusXM FC and the USL YouTube page.
Today we went to the beach and it was totally worth it. Stay 2 nights, get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day. 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 What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
3 ice-cold Jägermeister shots, please. Those look warm.
Serve it cold or don't serve it at all. Jägermeister. Damn, that's cold.
Blew my mind away.
It's not just a nationwide company that's trying to get your money and then jacking up your prices every other month.
$65 a month, every month, no questions asked.
It's so fast.
So my speeds have quadrupled, actually.
Believe me, you will see the difference.
If you can get KUB fiber in your neighborhood, get it.
10 out of 10, I would recommend it.
Welcome back to Covenant Health Park. After an action-packed first 45, let's take a look at the news and the notes around the USL. First off, with the Lamar Hunt US Open Cup, 12 championship clubs and 3 USL League One clubs advanced to the round of 32. 7 of those clubs hosting MLS competition. That's going to be must-see TV. Meanwhile, Loudoun United and the Virginia Revolution announcing a club merger to establish an integrated pathway as more opportunities for youth players in this country continue to present themselves, with FC Tulsa signing Jamie Weber, who is available off the bench tonight at a value of $1 million on transfer market. That would make him the most valuable player in the USL Championship. We'll see if he has a part to play in this one tonight. Let's take a look at the scores in the Jägermeister Cup.
$65 a month. No contracts, no slowdowns, no disclaimers. KUB Fiber.
Let's take a look at the highlights from that first 45. It didn't take long for that first highlight to come into play. Highlights presented by Realty Executives. Taylor Calhera, 23rd birthday, marking it in the second minute of play. Barely 90 seconds on the clock, one-on-one into the near post. Sean Lewis unable to do anything about it. Just a minute later, and the front continued for FC Tulsa, just assailing the back line of One Knox early on, nearly forcing an own goal out of Abel Caputo. But then One Knoxville really started to turn things up. Mark Doyle onto his left, shuffles it back for the halfback, Jordan Skelton, unable to steer that one inside the far post. 34th minute, Knoxville would get the goal. A smart header on from Sievert Haugli. Zarakostas to the byline. Mikko Gerling not picked up. Arthur Rogers was right there but couldn't track the run of the Dane. And that leveled things. A historic first goal at the new stadium. As we take a look at the stats, 7 shots apiece. FC Tulsa with the slight edge in terms of those shots on frame. One Knoxville dominated possession early on, but the last 10 minutes or so, FC Tulsa brought it back to almost 50-50. It was exactly 50-50 on the corners. And one yellow card as well shown to Boubacar Diallo in midfield for the visitors. So what will change in this second 45? One last team talk from FC Tulsa, as Kempis Tequila and Denny Fernandez ready themselves on the far side. Edson Carvajal has shown only one yellow card tonight. Thus far, things will heat up as this one goes along. If it is still tied after 90 minutes, we will go straight to a penalty kick shootout. There's 45 minutes to play and anything can happen. Lucas Stauffer and Jamie Weber as well, looking ready to come in. Taylor Calhera, former MLS Next Pro Best 11 selection last year, leading NYCFC2 with 14 goals and 5 assists en route to the club's first ever postseason appearance. Already has his first goal tonight, make that his third in 2 matches. As both coaches will make a double change. The $1 million man, Jamie Weber, making his Jägermeister Cup debut. Cape Town, South African native who has played for a number of clubs across the top flight in his home country. Made his professional debut at age 18 with Cape Town's Vasco da Gama. We've seen 15 minutes from him in the USL Championship regular season, now 45, as Danny Fernandez sports the captain's armband on his left bicep, immediately runs into the huddle and leads the charge with the team talk. One of a number of players returning for another season with Knoxville. Mikael Görling in his first season, already scoring goals left and right. Will be the first ever second half kickoff. And it will be off the foot of Sivert Haugli, who gets the ball rolling once again. All to play for in this second 45. Brown on an early charge. Still going, Brown. Gets the cross away. What a start to the second half that would have been. Jaheim Brown tracking all the way back. The man joining from the Jamaican Premier League, formerly of Waterhouse. As a reminder of that double change, while the free kick is set up, Jordan Skelton replaced in midfield. So too is Alex DeLue for FC Tulsa, and Harvey St. Clair. Zarkos is going down, and Dom seemed to be shaken up from it as well. Dom's still down. Kentucky native, came up for the Louisville Academy, signed from Louisville City in 2024. Was on loan with Tulsa from Louisville last year. Signed a permanent deal for 2025, and Luke Spencer pondering another substitution. Spencer finished his playing career with Louisville City back in 2020. It's his first full-time head coach gig with FC Tulsa this season. Good ball in. Goalkeeper didn't get a lot of it. Tequila will let it go off the flag, which is part of the field of play, and so it's a throw-in. Not often you see that. Ritchie stands it up. Contested header. Did it come off of Mikael Gurling last? It did not. It's a corner. Gurling, the goal scorer, made the space for it. It's a great ball in from Ritchie, just hanging in the air. And Gurling heading it down off of Lamar Batista, who is not someone often beaten in the air. 6'3", Mikael Gurling getting all the way up there. Another Knoxville corner kick. In swinging delivery, right in the middle, punch down and half volley clearance away. Brown wants to put it right back into the mixer. Zaracosta settling, shooting, and nearly scoring. Almost snuck it in the near post. Only really had a half chance to settle that ball and fire. Took it so well to keep it low. Johan Peñaranda might have had it covered, but still, it's a great try. Knoxville winning it right back, allowed to bounce all the way out. Coming off a little bit of rest, one Knoxville after a very long week. A road trip to Colorado, then to Naples. Head coach Ian Fuller was thrilled, he told us, about the way his side played against Naples in that 1-0 win. The structure of this team on both sides of the ball was something that made him proud. Going to extra time against a USL Championship foe and a reigning champion at that in the Colorado Springs Switchbacks in the Open Cup. And after a few days off, he said he knew this week was going to come quickly, and the players have been buzzing to break in the boots on the new ground. He said physically, strategically, emotionally, we are prepared for this match. We've got to prepare for another Tulsa attack, and Brown in the way of the shot. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Owen Dahm eyeing up the long throw this time. Former Louisville City man gives it a heave. Brown once again first to it. Instead, this time thrown in favor of the hosts. Brown with 1 assist in 4 appearances in USL League One so far this season. Started every one of them. He's played nearly every minute. Gurling sees the run of Mark Doyle. Doyle in the box, open man at the back post, stopped by Peñaranda. From point blank range, Kempis Tequila denied the go-ahead goal. Such a quick counter. Great ball by Guling. Mark Doyle was always going to try and find the pass and takes a difficult bounce. Kempis Tequila still does well to stay over the top of the ball and just try and guide it in with the instep. Johan Peñarata, well, his head coach Luke Spencer says he comes up big in the big time moments, and that is an absolutely huge stop for number 99. Lukic trying to poke it through for Calhera. I'm just going to let it trickle out of play. Shows short. Well, Knoxville trying to go the other way once again. Doyle, no way through. Mark Doyle, formerly of the USL Championship runners-up, Rhode Island FC. Already has 3 goal contributions and 3 starts in USL League One. Another long ball, but this one with too much hang time. Seen some of those direct Route 1 passes out of the back, headed on in midfield. That's how Knoxville got their equalizer. Siebert Haugley checking in and heading it on. Babacar Dieng and Stavros Narkostas making the delayed run. The latter there ultimately providing the assist. Peñarata wanted space. Kempis Tequila not keen to give it to him. Throw-in awarded FC Tulsa. Rogers just about able to keep it on the line. Referee going to back things up a little bit though. Getting a little bit physical off the ball, Siebert Haugley. There's another 50-50 ball in midfield, won by Knoxville, who want to go quickly. That is some pass to the far side. This is Arakostas onto his left. Blocked by Diallo. These diagonal passes from one Knoxville, slicing and dicing this Tulsa defense. Unable to provide the final touch thus far, as Calhera commits a foul against Scott McLeod. Fernandez able to poke it away. Haugley in a foot race, Batista denying him the space. On both of those last 2 chances, it was Mikkel Görling, the goal scorer, providing beautiful diagonal passes in between the lines. He's got some real field vision about him. It falls to Görling on the bounce, and Peñarata parries it over the bar. Right on cue, it's Mikkel Guling once again. Johan Peñarada with another big-time stop. Volleys it into the ground, but the topspin doesn't fool the goalkeeper. And sportingly helped up to his feet by Mark Doyle. Knoxville a little more spaced out on this corner kick this time. Crowding the back post. Ball goes to the front post. And Doyle tried to run on. Didn't have a great avenue to do so. Seen the fans bringing the noise from behind the goal. It's been an incredible atmosphere to usher in a new era in Knoxville. Lukic for Kalhara. Tulsa setting up shop. Again, they've relied on 50-50 balls. We haven't seen a lot of sustained build-up play. That's going to work out just fine. Kalhara to the back post. Fernandez was there before Stauffer. Doyle with a great ball. Haugley's pass deflected. Now Sissoko tussling for it, and Batista with an excellent first touch. Rogers. Kalhara tried to let it run. It's getting closer from Tulsa. Lucas Stauffer once again. Rogers. Back for Colley. Stands this one up. He's got an open man. And Owen Dom got it caught underneath him. Lukic with the header, and Lewis was scrambling. Not too troubling in the end, though. That's the key for FC Tulsa in this second half. When they lose the ball high up the pitch, can they win it right back? My goodness, 6,300 strong at Covenant Health Park in the very first match at the stadium for One Knoxville. That is an incredible turnout. They have certainly made their presence known, the Knoxville faithful. Looking for something to cheer about once again. Mikkel going to the byline, but will be denied by the offside flag. Had absolute acres of real estate to himself, and the mistiming of the run may have been why. This is a good header in behind for Kalhara. McLeod first to it. Kalhara the second, and the Cruyff turn poked out of touch for a corner. A gritty chance for the forward. Well defended in close quarters. Rogers to swing it in. FC Tulsa creating havoc in the 6-yard box. Low delivery. Met by Guling. Zarakostas. Goodness, he's got some speed about him. Can't slalom his way through two defenders. Turning back was Colley. An easy whistle in the end for the offside flag against Kalhara. Haven't said his name a ton in the second half, Taylor Calhera. Trying to stay patient and work off the ball. That's what his head coach, Luke Spencer, says he does best. The work rate was what his coach wanted to highlight when we had a chance to talk to him earlier this week. Someone always sprinting back to recover the ball, and that his team respects him for it. You see Tulsa forced to work back now for the corner kick. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Taylor Calhera on the far side is in a spot of bother. Had 4 goals to his name in just a 3-match stint in the preseason. Has 3 goals in his last 2 matches now. Looks just about fit to carry on. Luke Spencer is preparing a double change. Khalil El Medkar will be the first to enter the fray. Former Loudoun United man. On an excellent run of form as of late, and he will replace the goal scorer tonight, Taylor Calhera. El Medkar, one of just 4 players in the USL Championship to record at least 6 goals and 4 assists in each of his last 2 seasons. Meanwhile, Al Hassan Toure will come in as well. The man from Guinea made his pro debut back in 2019. Takes off Stefan Lukic. So 2 attackers introduced to the match, looking to turn the tide in this Jägermeister Cup tie. Driven into the near post, and it will result in another corner kick. No, rather, it's a goal kick. Players were lining up for it. Referee's decision says Tulsa ball. Batista away, and that might be a high boot on the part of Mikael Gulig. We'll get a talking to. Giordano Colley, who went down under the foul, knows that there wasn't much in it, in terms of attention at least. Just an unfortunate height, sticking your foot out reflexively. Studs can be in a difficult spot. Rogers' ball gonna spin and bounds. Getting there was Stauffer. Stymieing it was Ritchie. Plenty of set pieces in this one, but Rogers, interestingly enough, gonna leave it behind. Here comes the $1 million man. Jamie Weber to swing it in. Haven't said his name much since his introduction at halftime. Cleared right into the thick of it and headed away. Fernandez first to it for 1 Knox.
Trom to send in another long throw. All the defenders up from the back for FC Tulsa. Gerling wins it. And a foul called as well. FC Tulsa trying to continue an excellent start to the season. Head coach Luke Spencer telling us earlier this week that everything starts with mentality. There's a lot of changeover behind the scenes and on the pitch this season for FC Tulsa. They had a lot of opportunities, he said, to bring in convenient people, but they wanted to find the right people. Take the time to find players that would fit best within their system. Doyle onto his right, early shot. Rogers with the block. Rogers coughs it up. This is Tequila going down. Referee gives a penalty. Kempis Tequila sealed all 3 points last time out against FC Naples from the spot to knock off the other previously undefeated team in USL League One. This could be a huge spot kick for him again. Lamar Batista given a yellow card. Sissoko tried to stand his ground, but didn't get the ball. The Frenchman still pleading his case. As Lamar Batista told to evacuate the dance floor, so to speak. See this a lot in matches nowadays. A little bit of gamesmanship, who's gonna take it? And then right at the end, hand it off to the real taker. It will be Kempis Tequila. Johan Peñarata had 3 penalty kick saves in the USL Championship last year. That was better than anyone. Just a week ago from the spot, Kempis Tequila scored a massive 12-yard strike. He's got the opportunity to do it again in the Jägermeister Cup. The first ever penalty from Covenant Health Park, and it will be the one Knox number 10. Kempis Tequila against Johan Peñarata. Direct run up off the post, and it's 2-1. An emphatic finish from their German superstar, and one Knoxville in front for the first time tonight. .6,300 strong serenade. Kempis Tequila kissing it off the post. Peñarata the wrong way. Never stopping that one. And the hot foot for Knoxville's number 10 continues to turn the temperature up. The lone team unbeaten in USL League One. The only other side with claim to that, downed by Kempis Tequila from the spot. And now puts a USL Championship side down on the night. Now there was a coming together there. Batista fouled first. Then Zara Costas went down. Take another look at it, because the one Knoxville bench was up in arms. And there seems to be an errant arm in the face of Lamar Batista. after that initial contact. That's what he was frustrated about. The yellow card is out once again. It is to Lamar Batista. Earlier yellow card given to Abdoulaye Sissoko for the foul. So now 3 players booked, all of them for FC Tulsa. That one comes up empty despite the thumbs up from Lucas Stauffer, 30-year-old Kentucky native who arrived to the club on Thursday, already thrust into the action. A man with 80 career appearances across the USL Championship, including Las Vegas, El Paso, and most recently Lexington. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Rogers bundled over. It'll be another foul, and Mark Doyle once again pressing high and pressing often. It is a new look for Knoxville. Head coach Ian Fuller saying he wants his side to play an exciting brand of soccer. Constant action. They've got another chance to do just that here. Doyle making the run. Doesn't get the pass from Haugley. Does now. Doyle stands it up! And it's clipped over the bar. Mikkel Guling beat the keeper to it. And despite a faint touch, still puts just enough underneath it to send it on its way high. Difficult ball in from Mark Doyle, right at the perfect spot where the goalkeeper had to second guess it. And as mentioned earlier, it is exciting soccer. Those were the words of the head coach of One Knoxville, Ian Fuller. He wants his players to work hard off the ball, asking a lot of them in terms of fitness and stamina. They've answered that challenge through 76 minutes. Kempis Tequila, a player he highlighted in particular as someone who has to work off the ball defensively more this year than he did last year. Just saw him win the ball there, and the chance previous he started the counter. Torre with some quick feet. Couldn't find a lane to strike. Rogers turns away from Doyle. Checking in to Stauffer. It was a good movement on the near side to try and clear space for Rogers, but that's a poor touch. 3-on-3 for One Knoxville. Abel Caputo can't win the foot race. Giordano Colley winning the goal kick instead. Another foot race on the far side, and the whistle will sound, and the yellow card straight away out of the pocket. Stavros Sarakostas a little too ambitious in that exciting end-to-end brand of soccer, working back but working through the mark. Great ball in behind, and Lewis off of his line quickly. Al-Hassan Torre appeared to beat the trap. Ball just skipping a few yards in front of him. Take a look at that again. Ian Fuller ready to make another change. No time to make it just yet. Tequila with a big header. Zarakostas might win it, trying to break, going over. One Knoxville asking for the foul, but don't get the throw either. As now the change will be made. Callum Johnson, in his 3rd season with the club, will replace Stavros Zarakostas. New York native. Played his college ball in the ACC with Boston College and his head coach Ian Fuller's alma mater, Clemson. Scored 8 goals for both of those schools. Cloud down, Brown winning the second. Augley again looking long. The midfielders for One Knoxville always playing that one-time cross-field pass. Big shoulder at the back from Danny Fernandez. He can't believe the decision. Arthur Rogers asking for persistent infringement. Difficult range this to go for goal. Rogers will likely swing this one in, and he will. A lot of hang time. Did it take a touch on the way through? It did. Jamie Weber to take it, as there will be another change for the visitors. Giordano Colley's night has come to a close with Edwin Lasso into the fray. 3-time Team of the Week selection last year. Finalist for USL Championship Goal of the Year. Yet to find his first in league play. Big swing by Lasso, and still yet to get his first touch tonight. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. 82nd minute from Covenant Health Park. As of now, it is Kempis Tequila's penalty in the 72nd minute. That will start the Jägermeister Cup on a high for One Knoxville in their first match on their new playing surface. Drilling with a push, Batista. Haven't seen a lot of him offensively tonight. Though as head coach Luke Spencer highlighted the defender's ability to go forward. Something that he worked on in particular, Lamar Batista, coming into this year. Arthur Rogers not afraid to progress the ball. Batista has stepped up a little bit. Instead, the point of attack switched to the near side. Fernandez asking for a foul but doesn't get it. Away for a moment. Doyle trying to press for it. Doyle might win it. Tequila isn't onside, but now he is. Kempis Tequila off to the races. Batista catching up to him, but only for a moment. Instead, it's Owen Dom blocking the shot. Kempis Tequila denied his second. Does well to hustle back onside. Batista got there first, but the rebound falling kindly to the attacker. Owen Dom read it all the way. Austin headed over. Looks like a promising opportunity. First real three-header we've seen tonight. Danny Fernandez with the captain's armband. His third season with the club. Before he joined One Knoxville, made a team-high 33 appearances for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. In the year they finished runners-up in the USL League One final. Tulsa have exhausted their 5 substitutions. One Knoxville still have 2 to their name. Nice flick from Rogers. Spins away from a second. Elmedkar. Stauffer. Rogers. Early cross. Nobody at the back post. Weber arriving a half second late. Haugley, big first touch. Tequila dispossessed. Looked like a fair challenge, but Tequila still down. Play will go on for now. As Tequila slowly rises to his feet. Numbers in the box here. Goes all the way through. Comfy enough in the end for Sean Lewis. He will take all the time he can against his former side. Good ball in, and again a couple numbers there. Elmedkar in particular, closest to it. Tulsa actually have the edge in possession in the second half, as Knoxville have wanted to go forward so many times on the counter. In the second half alone, FC Tulsa has 56% possession. But despite having the ball more, have only had roughly the same ratio of successful passes as One Knoxville. We've seen that a couple times where the high press from One Knoxville will force mistakes and start counters. Gerling defending Dom on the far side. Batista, a lot of hang time. Lewis, was he fouled? He was. Lucas Stauffer irate with the reaction. Let's take a look at that again. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Lewis almost getting a piece of it. Elmedkar was there and had some contact. Won well by Weber. Trying to urge Toure forward. Lewis came out. McLeod covering. Corner kick, Tulsa. This corner kick is brought to you by Precision Concrete Solutions, proud members of the East Tennessee community, building together. Tulsa trying to force the shootout. Weber's cross headed away by Haugley. Diallo now dispossessed by Doyle. Diallo already on a yellow card, can't foul him. So too is Batista. And the referee will show a second yellow card. Lamar Batista given his marching orders. Tulsa down to 10 in the 89th. Boubacar Diallo had some contact. Mark Doyle managed to stay up. Lamar Batista doing enough to send Doyle over, and as soon as the whistle sounded, started jogging to the locker room. It's an early shower for the big center back. And now one Knoxville, who pride themselves on set pieces, have one extra man up for this one. Peñarada with the punch. Tequila, great first touch. Second picked away. Tequila managing to win it right back. Someone who's worked hard in the new system, said his head coach Ian Fuller, to win the ball back. Kempis Tequila asked to do more defensively and has done. 5 minutes at a minimum. Tulsa with a man and a goal disadvantage. Is there to be late drama? The first ever match at Covenant Health Park. Doyle intercepting. Knoxville have numbers. Johnson trying to find the lane. Guling is there. Set back for Haugley. Shaped to the far side with Brown. Now Mark Doyle. Caputo showing short. Doyle running out of time and doesn't manage to win the throw-in. Referee will give the yellow card for delay of the restart as well. One yellow card in the first half, 5 yellow cards in the last 20 minutes. Contested header on, and the whistle sounding once again. It was a big challenge, and this could be a big set piece for FC Tulsa. Bravely fighting for it was Abdoulaye Sissoko, all the way up from the back. Jamie Weber standing over it from 30 yards out. He's got eyes for the goal frame. He may have a go at this, you know. Instead, he'll try and clip it in. Nobody there at the back post, despite Scott McLeod making sure. 8 corners for one Knoxville. This the 8th for FC Tulsa. The training ground play comes up empty to bring up corner number 9. A staggering tally of set pieces. As the 93rd minute eclipses into the 94th. Brown first to it, Edwin Lasso the second. Told to put it right back in. He'll try to. On his back foot, El Medkar with a brave header. Rather, Weber fighting for it. And now Guling the other way. Sees the run of Tequila, who goes down again. And the whistle will sound again. Kempis Tequila against two defenders. Does well to win the foul. Hallmark of a talented forward is being able to use your body when the numbers are against you. Tequila doing just that, settling with the first touch, inviting the contact with the second, puts himself deliberately between the man and the ball, knows that he's going to have that challenge, does well to win the foul with no options with him. Ball staying in touch, but falling to the feet of Lasso. Free header is settled and scored by Torre. In the 95th minute, FC Tulsa forced spot kicks. A fantastic header right into the path of Torre. Abdoulaye Sissoko, the center back, sent forward after the sending off of Lamar Batista, picks out the path of the striker, and Alhassan Torre, no doubt about it, opens up the hips, strokes it into the side netting. And this one, in all likelihood, will go to a penalty shootout. And it will. Honors even after 90 minutes. 10-man Tulsa with a last gasp equalizer. Alhassan Torre. What a way to get your first goal for your new club. What an unbelievable match. The first ever at Covenant Health Park, and 6,300 fans will get to see a PK shootout. How about the response from FC Tulsa? 3 at the back on paper. One of those 3, Lamar Batista, sent off, so they get aggressive. They throw another center back, Abdoulaye Sissoko, all the way forward. The Frenchman standing at 6'3", checks into the pass, wins the free header, and still has the ability to guide it into the path of Alhassan Torre. Slips in behind, unmarked, but unmistakable with the finish. Johan Peñaranda, the best in the USL Championship from 12 yards last year. A league high 3 saves from penalty kicks. And a final charge issued to 1 Knoxville, the lone undefeated team in USL League One. Would you rather be anywhere else on a Saturday night? The bartender has poured out another round for a shot at glory in the opening match week of the 2025 USL Jägermeister Cup. A penalty kick, rather a coin toss to decide who takes the penalty kick first and which direction we're headed. One Knoxville want to take it in front of the fans. A record crowd on hand tonight. The all-time USL League One attendance record is 6,000. Currently held by the Richmond Kickers. Covenant Health Park has the capacity for up to 7. And the highest attended One Knox match ever goes to PKs. Sean Lewis against his former side. Johan Peñarata, the best in the biz from 12 yards. This is gonna be a doozy. One last reminder from the referee, the goalkeepers, to keep 1 foot on the line at all times. It looks like it will be the visitors, FC Tulsa, to take the first kick. And it will be the captain, the man who got the assist in the 95th minute, Abdoulaye Sissoko. The Frenchman will get things underway. It is a cacophony that he is greeted with behind Sean Lewis's goal. Trying to drown out the noise. Short run up, direct run up from the center back. One deep breath, and a big save from Lewis. Cue the light show. Sean Lewis lights out. 1 foot on the line, 2 hands to the ball, still scoreless in the shootout. Advantage One Knox. Can Kempis Tequila make the most of it? A lot of discussions between managers nowadays. Do you put your best penalty taker first, third, fifth? Kempis Tequila knows how to score them. Scored in regulation and scores in the shootout in some style. Thundered into the top right corner. 1-0, One Knox. He hammered that with all of the precision and confidence of a man at the top of his game. Boubacar Diallo to try and level things in round 2 for FC Tulsa. Two goals, 2 assists in 33 appearances for the club last year. Hasn't scored in the USL Championship yet this season. Trying to make his mark in the Jägermeister Cup. Diallo versus Lewis. He's dragged it wide. Waited for Lewis to make the move, but couldn't cushion it inside the post. Does the hop to sell the goalkeeper, but missed the final part, the most important part, getting the ball over the line. He's done that, but on the wrong side of that right post. And now Callum Johnson can make it 2-0 in favor of the hosts. The long-time One Knox man. It's Johnson. It is 2-0. Summoning the record crowd to its feet. One Knoxville starting the shootout perfectly. Peñarata has guessed the wrong way both times. Now it's the two-time USL League One Defender of the Year, the only man to ever win it back-to-back, Arthur Rogers. Short run-up from him as well. Can he score the first for FC Tulsa? He can. Coolly slotted home. And the visitors are on the board. Head down, picked his spot. It wasn't all the way in the corner, but still the wrong way from the goalkeeper. Abel Caputo will take the next one for One Knox. The Caracas, Venezuela native, Levante Academy product in his first season with the club. Caputo from 12 yards into the roof of the net. And Sean Lewis can seal it with a save. It's a great penalty from Abel Caputo, a confident one again. Jamie Weber for FC Tulsa has to score to keep them alive. Weber's kick nearly saved. Lewis almost getting a paw to it, but it's well placed in the end from the Cape Town native. Right into that top right corner. Who else but the captain, Danny Fernandez, to seal it. Long run up. He's gonna really wallop this thing. The captain for One Knoxville at the new stadium sends the record crowd into jubilation. One Knoxville knock off FC Tulsa in the shootout. A 4-goal thriller to christen Covenant Health Park, and the hosts emerge victorious in the PK shootout. Four goals in regulation. Knoxville make it a perfect 4 for 4 from the spot as Sean Lewis, against his former side, awarded the man of the match honors, presented by Peaceful Side Brewery's Club Light, brewed in the peaceful side of the Smoky Mountains. Excellent performance from him from 12 yards. Johan Peñarata giving him a congratulations as we take a look at the Bush Beans play of the match. The save in the shootout from Lewis to start the shootout on the right note for One Knoxville. My goodness, we're gonna have to take a breather here, but when we come back, we'll talk through the full-time highlights and the rest of our post-game show on the other side.
The change in speed was amazing.
$65 a month, every month.
It's so fast. Believe me, you will see the difference.
I've told him when it comes, you better get it quick.
1 Knoxville celebrating in front of a record turnout. The first match at Covenant Health Park ends in a win from the spot. 2-2 the final in regulation. 4-2 the final in the PK shootout. Let's take a look at the highlights from this one. My goodness, so many to talk through. Difficult just to pick a couple. But we start early as well. In the 2nd minute, long ball over the top from Boubacar Diallo. One-on-one, Taylor Calhera on his 23rd birthday. Makes no mistake. 3rd goal in 2 matches for the number 9 for FC Tulsa. Just a stutter step to settle his feet. Curls it into the near post. Just like that, 1-0 Tulsa. But 31 minutes later, 1 Knox responding. Stavros Sarakostas to the byline. Head up. There's Mikael Gurling at the back post, crashing it to make it 1 apiece. The Dane unmarked and able to cushion his touch into the open net. It would finish 1-1 after the first half, but the second half had some real fireworks. First, it was Kempis Tequila being taken down in the box for the penalty kick and scores his 2nd straight PK in his 2nd straight match. 2-1, 1 Knoxville. They started a bunch of counterattacks after that too. Thought they might have the legs to get over the line. FC Tulsa go down a man, but go up another goal on the score sheet. A beautiful header from Abdoulaye Sissoko into the path of Al Hassan Toure, settling, striking, and in the end, leveling it at 2 apiece from the penalty kicks. Sean Lewis against Abdoulaye Sissoko, the man who provided that game-tying assist, denies him from 12 yards. 2 hands to parry it away. And Danny Fernandez, the captain, made it a perfect 4-for-4 from 1 Knoxville to seal the shootout win and kick off the Jägermeister Cup on a high for the hosts. 28 shots on total. My goodness. 7 on target total combined. 1 Knoxville with the slight edge there. FC Tulsa just about winning the possession game by 1 percentage point. 18 corners in total as well. A lot of those very well defended. A couple yellow cards. 2 of those, in fact, being shown to Lamar Batista, who was dismissed in the 89th minute. And 10-man Tulsa go down in the shootout against USL League One's own lone undefeated team, 1 Knoxville SC. No better way to celebrate a new stadium than with a win and some fireworks to boot. Plenty of fireworks on the pitch as well. 4 goals in this one, split right down the middle. 1 Knoxville and FC Tulsa. 2-2 the final. 1 Knox winning the shootout. For everyone behind the scenes making this broadcast possible, for our producer Hunter Nixon, I've been Phil Galani. Saying thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back to the Jägermeister Cup, and have a great rest of your weekend. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.